everyone. Welcome to Gaming with a Dad. I'm the dad, Steve.
Who?
This is Zach, the gamer.
You use that controller, Steve. Thanks everybody for watching. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely go play some multiplayer games and try to figure out, where you stand in the greater scheme of semi-competitive gaming, right?
Right.
Because everything is competitive when you're awful.
You should make a shirt and make your son's football team that you'll be coaching in 10 years. So everything's competitive when you're awful.
It is though. It's true. Right?
But when you're good, nothing's competitive.
Two white belts sparring, Steve.
Very.
Is that competitive?
Oh no, you've never seen more dangerous jiu-jitsu than that. That is the most dangerous situation for everyone involved.
Right. Because they're awful. So it's competitive. What the fuck is that guy holding? That thing is
Where's it got?
Trash.
Okay. It's worse than every gun I have in my hand right
I've
now.
ever seen. Yeah, you know what? I'm dropping it. It's not even worth the inventory space. I'm kidding. I'm gonna pick it back up.
Oh, we have to take it?
No, I'm gonna sell it though. Go to vault.
Okay.
Oh, literally the way that we just were. Amazing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could definitely play and see how you do. It would be interesting to see because we could directly compare the Modern Warfare 2v2s 1-to-1, right? Wait,
Right.
Is this not the way to go? We have to go out, back, and around. Oh, son of a bitch. My bad. So we could definitely directly compare those. But it's gonna be interesting, right? I don't know how much better you got in that regard. Your proficiency with a keyboard and mouse, yes, has gotten significantly better. But to be able to track a moving target, to be able to, there are situations, not so much in Call of Duty, but you have to keep your calm, right? You're getting shot at the same time you're shooting. You have to be able to, decipher the fact that, you're going to win this gunfight or not, right? And accept that and be able to maneuver forward. Whether it's with dying or with winning the gunfight because you stayed calm.
Right.
How has that changed?
Right.
We're not sure. We haven't played anything competitive. So it would be hard to to get better at that when we're not playing something competitive.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna see. Now, tell me a little bit more about this game, Payday. We're gonna be playing, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched some video on it, and it looks like it was made in some Canadian kid's house.
So Payday is it's a bank robbery game, but with not high risk reward, but it gets hard, right? It essentially becomes a horde mode, and the objective is to do, to rob the bank, to push the things forward. But it's essentially a horde mode in that it's probably the Source engine. I think it is the Source engine, which was made by Valve. So it's just a fun game that we could play.
Okay.
It's gonna take more. So what I wanted for the next game, right? This doesn't take communication to succeed at this game, right? Nearly as much as Call of Duty does, right? That was the reason we won that one game in Call of Duty was pure communication.
Yes.
This game doesn't take that to be successful. Payday does. So that's why I wanted to move into a different aspect of computer gaming, right? A lot of times, mindlessly playing games like this is a lot of fun, but there's also times where you want to play something where you need to communicate and, help the greater good. So that's what we're going to play next.
All right. Did we only win one game in Modern Warfare? I thought we won a couple.
No,
no?
we won one.
Oh.
We won one game. It was fun. Yeah. I haven't played Call of Duty enough recently to be even probably proficient at it at this point. Because I don't know what the gun meta is and such, but it wouldn't take me long. I played 2 games the other day, got really angry and just left because it was not
Really?
good. It was not fun. I just was not having fun. If I feel like I'm getting BS'd 60% of the time when I die, then there's no reason for me to play it.
I hear that. I can relate to that. The only thing I wonder what its players that was like. Has it gone down a great deal?
I'm
Have you
not
checked? Take that headshot. Yeah, buddy. You can get the shotgun love.
They don't publish numbers anymore. Way back when, so like in the Modern Warfare, up to Modern Warfare 3 days, they would tell you how many people were online and tell you how many people were looking for that same game type that you were looking for, right? So you would see, hey, there's 50,000 people looking for Team Deathmatch and 25,000 looking for people looking for Domination, but only 8 looking for Demolition, right? So that's how they got the metrics to decide, hey, we don't want to put this game in the game anymore because it's not being played. And also, you can know that if you have 3 people when you're trying to get into a demolition game, it's going to be very hard, if not impossible. Like, so they used to do that, so you can get an accurate representation of how many people were playing at any given time. They haven't done that for years now. Whether it's because their numbers are so bad, or they just don't want people knowing, or they want everyone to like just queue up for that demolition, even though no one's going to be there. I'm not sure what the answer to that is, but they don't actually publish numbers. And there's the other kicker: they took it off of Steam.
Oh yeah, I heard that the Blizzard games there. Yeah. What's that all about, dude?
Well, Blizzard owns Activision, or Activision owns Blizzard, one or the other, so they use their own launcher.
Okay.
So, but Steam has a thing called Steam Charts, right? And I think I've probably referenced this before in conversation, where I could go and say, hey, there's 8,000 people playing this game right now. It's good, it has a community, but it's not successful, right? So I can't go on Steam Charts and look up Modern Warfare because there is no Blizzard charts, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Blizzard only publishes subscription numbers to World of Warcraft because that's their bread and butter. So what is the player like? I don't know. I got on. I played games. I didn't wait for queues, I got on. I clicked. I wanted to play Rust. There it was. So this is a boss fight.
Yeah, it's funny. I tried to log in for some Gears the other day, and I kept getting kicked. And I was like, "What the hell's going on?" And
I'm playing it.
Yep. Like the lobby would come up and then just dissolve instantly, and I'm like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah, there just wasn't enough people. Yeah, I don't know how the Gears game segregates console versus PC, so I wouldn't be able to even give you any insight as to why I think it was like that. But the Call of Duty does crossplay so well that it's really easy. I had some Xbox players in when I played, and I had some PlayStation players in, and there was also PC guys. So
Okay.
like, the crossplay there is really good. Also, remember when they said Rust was coming out? I'm like, they're going to find a way to somehow ruin Rust. Just like they did with Shipment. Ruined it. It's not the same. There's additions to the map that didn't make any sense. They made some spots easier to get to. There was in particular a spot under the ramp on Rust. It's not going to make any sense to you, I'm sorry. That was not hard to get to, but like, you probably weren't going to get it your first try unless you had played the game so many hours that it was just native. And it's so easy to get to now. And it's kind of an overpowered spot if your team's good, because you can hold spawns with it really, really easily. So people are just there constantly. Like, yeah, they seem to ruin Rust because they wanted to make it more friendly, which is what they've done with this entire game so far.
That was pretty intense, dude.
Yeah, it was fun. You almost died.
Yeah, a couple times. I am not ashamed to say that.
That's fine. That's fine. I almost died too, actually. I dropped to 99 health.
Let's go.
Let's keep moving. So, yeah, I don't know what the player base is like. I played. I didn't have a good time. They ruined, one of my top 5 favorite maps of all time. And that's a fucking absolute bummer. So,
yeah.
There's a chance I don't play it again. I feel like next DLC, they're going to bring back Terminal. Terminal's been in pretty much every Modern Warfare game since Modern Warfare 2. And in, like, other random installations in the Infinity Ward series. So they'll bring Terminal back next and somehow ruin Terminal. So, I mean, they've ruined Shipment. They've ruined Rust. They're not putting out that much content, and they're trickling it to players. There's rumors of a Call of Duty Battle Royale coming out. The announcement's supposed to be at the end of this month. You did not hear that here. I heard it some other place, and I don't know if it's like legal to say yet because they were DMCAing people on Twitter. So
Yeah. Don't link that to the channel.
Yeah, I'm not gonna definitely not gonna link my sources. I never do. But yeah, somehow the people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, a BR! This is gonna be such amazing." It's not gonna be fun. The game is not does not have a good pace for a battle royale. One thing about battle royales, which is probably so like in a movie, right? What ruins a movie more than anything, I think, for me at least, is pacing.
Yeah, poor
Right.
pacing will mess it up, dude.
But like, poor pacing doesn't mean too slow or too fast. It means not the correct pacing for that movie. Because there are some movies that are a really, really good slow burn, right? Is it
Yeah.
Bone Tomahawk? I don't know if you've ever seen it. Is a really good, even better. The Hateful Eight was a really good slow burn.
You know, I have not seen it yet, but I'm always mean to watch it, dude.
I made the mistake of trying to watch that movie at like 2 in the morning. And it's a 3.5 hour long movie. And I watched it straight through. I didn't care. How the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, so did you have plans the next day or what?
Yes, literally, yes. I think I had to work and then I was going out after.